Following a nuclear holocaust, the world has turned into a desert wasteland, leading to the collapse of civilization. Max Rokitansky, Tom Hardy, a survivor, is captured by the War Boys, the army of the tyrannical Immortan Joe, Hugh Keysburn, and taken to Joe's citadel. As a universal blood donor, Max is imprisoned and used as a blood bag for a sick war boy named Nux, Nicholas Holt. Meanwhile, Imperator Furiosa, Charlize Theron, one of Joe's top lieutenants, is sent in her armored truck to collect gasoline. However, when she veers off course, Joe discovers that his 5 wives, women chosen for breeding, are missing. Enraged, Joe mobilizes his entire army to pursue Furiosa, seeking help from nearby Gastown and the Bullet Farm. Nux joins the chase with Max strapped to his car to continue receiving blood. A fierce battle erupts between Furiosa's truck and Joe's forces. Furiosa drives into a sandstorm, managing to evade most of her pursuers, except for Nux, who tries to sacrifice himself to destroy the truck. Max escapes and subdues Nux, but the car is wrecked. After the storm passes, Max finds Furiosa repairing her truck, accompanied by Joe's wives: Capable, Riley Keough, Cheeto, Courtney Eaton, Toast, Zoe Kravitz, The Dag, Abby Lee, and Angharad, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, who is heavily pregnant with Joe's child. Max attempts to steal the truck, but its kill switch disables it. Max reluctantly agrees to let Furiosa and the wives join him. Nux, left behind, is later picked up by Joe's army. Furiosa drives through a biker gang-controlled canyon to barter a deal for safe passage. However, with Joe's forces pursuing, the gang turns on her, forcing her and the group to flee while the bikers detonate the canyon walls to block Joe. Max and Furiosa fight pursuing bikers as Joe's car, with Nux now on board, surmounts the blockade and eventually attacks Furiosa's truck, allowing Nux to board. However, as the truck escapes, Angharad falls off in an attempt to protect Max and is run over by Joe's car, mortally wounding her and her child. Furiosa explains to Max that they are escaping to the Green Place, an idyllic land she remembers from her childhood. Capable finds Nux hiding in the truck, distraught over his failure, and consoles him. That night, the truck gets stuck in mud. Furiosa and Max slow Joe's forces with mines, but Joe's ally, the Bullet Farmer, Richard Carter, continues pursuing them. Nux helps Max free the truck while Furiosa shoots and blinds the Bullet Farmer. Max walks into the dark to confront the Bullet Farmer and his men, returning with guns and ammunition. They drive the truck overnight through swampland and desert, coming across a naked woman the next day. Max suspects a trap, but Furiosa approaches the woman and states her history and clan affiliation. The naked woman summons her clan, the Vuvolini, who recognize Furiosa as one of their own who was kidnapped as a child. Furiosa is devastated to learn that the swampland they passed was indeed the Green Place, now inhospitable. The group then plans to ride motorbikes across immense salt flats in the hope of finding a new home. Max chooses to stay behind, but after seeing visions of a child he failed to save, he convinces them to return to the undefended citadel, which has ample water and greenery that Joe keeps for himself, and trap Joe and his army in the Bikers Canyon. The group heads back to the citadel, but they are attacked en route by Joe's forces, and Furiosa is seriously wounded. Joe positions his car in front of the truck to slow it, while Max fights Joe's giant son, Rictus Erectus. Joe captures Toast, but she distracts him long enough for Furiosa to rip off his breathing mask, killing him. Nux sacrifices himself by wrecking the truck, killing Rictus and blocking the canyon, allowing Max, Furiosa, the wives, and the Vuvolini to successfully escape in Joe's car, where Max transfuses his blood to Furiosa to help her survive her injuries. At the Citadel, the impoverished citizens are overjoyed at the sight of Joe's corpse. Furiosa, the wives, and the Vuvolini are cheered by the people and welcomed by the War Boys. But Max walks away, sharing a glance with Furiosa before disappearing into the crowd.
out.